Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope that you're all very, very well today. My name is Claire and I'm going to give us an energy reading for this week of the 26th of February 2024. What I start with each week is I start with a word that I'm getting, and then I'll go into what that word feels like in terms of the energy of this week for all of us. And then later on in the session, I'm going to pick us a card to support the reading. So the word that I'm getting for this week is speed. Speed. And the image that I'm getting with the word speed is, for some reason, I'm getting an image of a ruler, like a ruler that we use at school, and us all kind of speeding along this ruler. We're all kind of running along this this linear piece of equipment. I think one of the reasons I'm getting the word speed is because all our planets are indirect at the moment. So they're all moving forward at the same time. And that is going to go on until the beginning of April. I think it started in January sometime. But it's going to leave us with a feeling like time is speeding up and life is busy, okay? And so the important thing for us to do around about this time is to bring a sense of, I'm going to speak about a few different things we can do to support ourselves. But the first thing is to learn how to ground yourself over this time. So if we imagine something like a spinning top, that's kind of how we are experiencing our world at the moment. So we're spinning the top on a table, and it's spinning, spinning, spinning. And let's say we've got a wind coming in as well in the same direction that thing is spinning. It's going to cause that thing to spin even faster. There's no resistance. There's not an opposite wind or like a something pulling it back to kind of slow it down or to bring balance to that spinning. So it's a little bit like we are in this vortex of spinning time. And so we need to bring our own sense of resistance into our experience of life right now so that we can actually ground all the busyness. And the resistance is going to come in the form of slowing down. So when you slow down and you ground, what's going to happen, it's actually going to bring a magnification and an amplification to all the opportunities that are available for us to ground and to embody at the moment. So we don't want to run the risk of spinning out of control over this time, over the next few weeks into April. We want to be able to harness the energy that is spinning forward, or the perception is that it is spinning forward really fast right now. So to harness this energy, we want to slow down, and ways that you can do that, just some techniques and things that you can do on a daily basis, is to slow down your breathing. So, you can do a breath with a count. So maybe counting in for 6 counts and breathing out maybe for 12 counts. So when we have a longer exhalation, this helps our body and our nervous system to regulate itself and to come back into equilibrium, which is what we're wanting to do when we are in this time of perceived spinning. Another thing that we can do is slow down our movements. We can get our feet out onto the earth, onto the ground. And if that's not available to you right now, you can just imagine or sense or feel like you have roots, like the roots of a tree growing deep down into the earth beneath you. There are many other things that you can do to ground, and I'm not going to go through everything right now, but maybe those who are watching who have some tips or tools to share with us around how to ground over the next little while, that would be really great to hear that. So that's the first thing to do. The second thing to do is to start taking action on all the things that you have been wanting to do. In fact, you probably, when you reflect now, you'll see that you've been doing that over the past few weeks, kind of from January time anyway, because we will be mirroring what our universe is going through. And because the universe we are going through in a direct forward motion, we will have been doing that on some level as well. So keep doing that. Keep allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to manifest and to actualize all those ideas, all those projects, all those things that you had been wanting to do that are suddenly all happening right now. Don't worry because that it's kind of going to spin out of control, because the thing is that we have this window where all this potential is available to us. So it's great to do it over the next few weeks, because from April time, we'll kind of feel like we're coming into more of a balance again, right? So use this time over the next few weeks to do and to manifest and to create all those projects that have been sitting on the back burner for a while. They're all going to be coming forward. So do that. It feels really like a potent time to do that as we harness this energy of forward motion. Also do be discerning about what you are saying yes to and what you are giving your time to, because whatever you say yes to and give your time to right now is the time is potent for us to be putting that energy into the things that we really want to manifest, really want to actualize, really want to be a part of. The issue comes when we're saying yes to everything, our energy can become fragmented or distracted in a way, and we actually want to bring like a consciousness. We want to bring consciousness and awareness and a focused intention to everything that we are getting involved with over the next few weeks, because that is going to spin forward fast, if that makes sense. So choose wisely where you are placing your awareness and your attention over the next few weeks. Anything else coming through around the word speed, speeding up, time? The way to bend time or to stretch time is to slow down, is to be present, and is to be in the present moment. You know, the awesome, beautiful book that Eckhart Tolle wrote many years ago, The Power of Now. It really did change my life at the time. You know, you have like a few books in life that really changed your life. That was one of them for me. That's another thing I'd be interested to hear in our community. What book has really helped to shift your life, and in what way? Because then that way we can share with each other. But yeah, definitely The Power of Now was one for me, going back maybe at least 20 years now, I think maybe even longer, where he talks a lot about how the present moment is all there is. Okay, present moment is all there is. And he gives you tools and techniques to help you to let go of the future and let go of the past. And, you know, when we focus too much on the future, it can create anxiety. When we focus too much on the past, it can create depression. So how can we be fully in the present moment? And that will help to elongate time. It will help to give you the sense that there is more time and you will get a lot more done, because time is, it's a human-made construct. Time is not really real from a perspective of outside of this reality. When we're looking inwards, things are not measured by time. Okay, things are not measured by time, but we measure by time in order to give us a sense of boundaries, a sense of control in this world. But we can certainly approach life outside of time. Hope that's making sense a little bit. I'm going to pick us a card. I've got 2 packs here, and I'm not quite sure which one I want to pick for Feeling the Dragon. I've got 2 completely different card packs here. One is Dragon. Well, not completely different, I guess, because they're both kind of animals. But here are the animals, and here are the dragons, the celestial dragons. But I'm going to go with the dragons for this week. Let's hope they will be able to bring us some clarity and some guidance around the word speed, time, things speeding up. I'm going to have a sip of water. Dragons, help us, dragons. Bring us your insight and your guidance around speed. How can we gain the most from this time over this period? Here's a card of planets going direct. Okay, Aquamarine, let me show you the photo. Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune. Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. I've just birthed a psychic development online course today. I did not plan to get this card, but hey, if any of you are interested in doing my psychic development online course, I can put a link to it in the comments below. But okay, how is this related to time? I'm just looking at the picture. So I'm also getting that while the planets are all direct and we're in speed motion, okay, it's actually, what I'm seeing is it actually unlocks, this dragon's holding a key. It unlocks our mental capacity because it's the air. So you imagine if we're holding onto an umbrella and we're like flying off into the air with all this spinning. This is why I'm saying do the grounding. But with this, all this air and with the spinning, this unlocks the potential of our mental body, and it opens our mental body to receive spiritual wisdom and psychic guidance and insights from celestial sources, from places of divine inspiration, and from beings that hold the keys to higher wisdom and knowledge. So during this time of speed, and meditate, bring silence into your everyday life, even if it's just for 10 minutes every single day. And in doing so, what you're going to do is you're going to open up to keys. I'm just getting keys, like keys that are going to open libraries of knowledge for you. This is another very important potential for us to tap into over the next month and a bit, because all the planets are direct and therefore opening up the space, literally space within us. If you imagine something that is speeding so fast, like when you spin a bicycle wheel, and there is a perception then, because when it is turning around so fast, you actually can't see the spokes of the wheel, but you know that they're there. So because we're in the spinning motion right now, it's like what they're showing me, it's like our mind is, the density of our mind is being dropped, and therefore we are going to be able to tap into this very ethereal spinning knowledge that spins at such a high frequency. We don't normally have access to it unless we do a lot of meditation or spiritual or psychic development, but we don't normally have access to it. But because we're in this time of spinning, we have more access to be able to see and hear that which is spinning at that frequency normally. I hope that's making sense to you. but certainly bring a spiritual practice of meditation into your daily life over the next few weeks, because this is going to open you up to this knowledge. And you may even wish to be doing some kind of channeling, is what I'm getting. So joining a channeling circle, or opening up your channel of energy in order to bring through higher guidance and wisdom from celestial beings, from guides, from higher spiritual knowledge. Yeah, interesting times. So enjoy this week. No, well, this is not just for this week. This feels like it's for this whole time as we're going direct, but certainly for this week. Ground, be discerning about what you're saying yes to. Put your energy into the projects that you're wanting to create and that you're wanting to manifest. Meditate, open up your crown chakra, receive higher wisdom and guidance, and we'll check in with you next week and see how we're all spinning. Wishing you a beautiful week ahead. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate a like or a subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It does help me to continue to provide free content on YouTube. See y'all next week. Bye for now. Bye.